Hey guys, it's your girl, the Realist RT. So I'm back, and so today I wanted to come on. What came to me today was walk by faith and not by sight. That came to me earlier on today, and so I just decided to come on here and drop a word of encouragement for you all. No matter what the situation looks like, I always remember who's in control and who has the last say so. I don't care what external factors look like, what people are saying, what you see with your eyes, what you hear with your ears. And so, you guys, this reminds me of the scripture in the Bible concerning Elijah and his servant. And I believe it starts on 2 Kings 6 and verse 15. I'm going to read it to you all. And it says, when the servant of the man of God got up and went out early the next morning, an army with horses and chariots had surrounded the city. Oh my Lord, what shall we do? The servant asked Elijah, right? Don't be afraid, Elijah told him. He says, those who are with us are more than those that are with them. And Elijah prayed, O Lord, open his eyes so he may see. Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked, and he saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elijah. As the enemy came down toward him, Elijah prayed to the Lord, strike these people with blindness. So he struck them with blindness, as Elijah had asked. And so, you guys, when I say walk by faith and not by sight, know that it is more. It's more it's more for us than against us. And sometimes I think we need to be reminded of that because of the day and time we living in, the world we living in. Every place you turn, whether it be, the news, when you're leaving your home to go out anywhere, work. Sometimes it's in people's homes, schools. Every time you go somewhere, it's like, Lord, it's like evil everywhere, you know? And sometimes, I guess sometimes we can or be afraid, because of the things that we're seeing. But these are the times where we are to stay prayerful. The word of God say pray without ceasing. So we ought to be prayerful at these times, not panicking, not operating in fear, but to pray, because the things that we're seeing are only taking place because of things that's going on in the spiritual realm. So when you want to see results or you want to see a change, you have to pray, because the battle is already won. First of all, the battle is already won, but it's still parts that we have to do as believers, and we ought to pray. We ought to pray daily. And when we pray, what we're doing, we're giving the Lord permission to intercede on our behalf. And so we just always have to keep in mind that there are far more far more for us than against us. I don't care what it looks like. Keep your faith and keep your eyes on the Lord. And this also reminds me of when the Lord gave Joseph that dream, that he was one day he was going to rule, and that his father and his brothers was going to bow to him. And the thing about it is, Joseph went through all kinds of trials and tribulations. He got sold into slavery, thrown into jail, falsely accused of rape, all of that. But he still held on to his faith to the end. See, Can you imagine all of that happening to you? You in jail and you like, oh wow, so really, 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 God, I'm supposed to uh rule over something in jail, right? You see what I'm saying? But it's like he kept the faith. And that's what we have to do. We have to keep the faith all the way into the end. We have to endure, like no matter what it looks like, because God, he plants a seed inside of all of us. That is what motivate us to do some of the things that we do. And sometimes when things don't work out, maybe you think that, oh, well, I guess, maybe it wasn't like what I thought. Or maybe, maybe God changed his mind. Maybe it ain't meant for me, but it's a seed that's planted inside of you. And I'm going to tell you something. The Lord's word can never return unto him void, okay? So if he said it, that's what he meant. Believe that. And so just because things don't come to pass or happen, in our time. See, God don't operate on our time. See, okay, he operates on a whole nother level. He does not operate on our time. But one thing I can assure you of is he is our own time God. All right. So whenever it does come to pass, just know it's gonna be on time. All right. And he is a God that cannot lie and will not lie to us. So all we have to do is continue to keep our faith and pray. Pray without ceasing, you all. And continue to walk by faith and not by sight. So you guys think about this. Think about your life maybe 10 years ago and think about where you are now in life. If God had told you, you know what, 10 years from now, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be in this career, you're going to have X amount of kids, you're going to, you're going to be very, very successful. You're going to, whatever it is that he may have planned for your life, right? So if he had told you that 10 years ago, you wouldn't have believed him. You would not have believed him, because see, it's God plans for us. See, it's his plans are so much better than our plans. That's one of the things you have to grasp. So whenever you sit there and you try to think, you try to phantom, the best possible outcome for yourself, right? Your plans could never come close to the plan that God has for you. Okay? Your plans could never come close to the plans he have for you. So you always want God's will to be done in your life. Don't sit there and try to conjure up nothing for yourself. You always want his will to be done. And so in Jeremiah 29:11, the Lord says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." Okay? So that means the Lord have good things plans for us. You know? So there's no need for us to fear. There's no need for us to worry. All we have to do is have faith and trust in him. Okay? So that's all I have for you for now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.